Alright, so I wanted to do a video talking about this, but I can't do it sit down style as far as where I'm normally, where I normally do my videos in my room and stuff. So we're going to have to do this ride along style, so it is what it is. So, Christian Kirksey was released today by the Cleveland Browns. And this now is the second veteran linebacker, I just said, with Schobert. And Kirksey is gone now as well. Now, I wasn't thrilled when Schobert got let go, or at least letting him test the free agency market. Because, number one, it's a very young team, especially defensively. You look at Mac Wilson, Taki, Redwine, Greedy. All them guys are young. So you need some veteran leadership there and a veteran presence there to kind of keep things together and show them how to be an NFL pro. And Schobert, to me, was a good example of that. Now, he wasn't exactly perfect as far as the price that he would cost, but you know what? He was solid. And honestly, I don't think he would cost that much. $10 million a year for a guy that caliber, it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So today, Christian Kirksey gets released, and I think a lot of Browns fans expected this, but it kind of came at a shock to me a little bit, because I thought, okay, what they're going to do is they're going to let Schobert walk, keep Kirksey on as that veteran, and then maybe draft a guy, sign a guy cheaper, and then Kirksey could stay there, fill that role for Schobert, being the fact that Schobert's gone. And I still, in the back of my head, thought they might still cut him, but I didn't necessarily think it was going to be for certain that he would be gone, but I did always think it was a possibility. And the same thing I said about Schobert with the veteran leadership, with the young guys in the locker room, is times 100 with Kirksey. Because if you know anything about Christian Kirksey, number one, when he is healthy, fully healthy, he's great. Okay, he's a great player, great linebacker when he's healthy. Now, he hasn't been healthy for, I can't even tell you how long. Last year was a pec. I know he's had multiple other injuries, and that's a problem. When you're paying a guy like that, you need him to be available, and he wasn't available, and the leadership with Christian Kirksey, like I said, with the young locker room, his leadership would be fantastic. And I even think it was still showing itself from the sideline, obviously because he couldn't play, but he was still stepping up in the huddle, still being a locker room leader, even when times were tough. And you need guys like that. You absolutely need guys like that. So I really don't know what they're going to do right now, because they released Taylor, which it is what it is. I'm fine with that. And now they're down to Sione Taki and Mac Wilson. I love Mac Wilson. I don't know what the hell Taki is, because Taki hasn't played hardly at all at linebacker, because he never got to start, other than maybe a couple snaps. We don't know what this guy is. So, as far as building, you're going to have to sign somebody. And the bottom line is, you got 31 other teams that can offer the same guy that you want. So you're going to have to put out a contract that he's going to have to want to sign, or he's going to have to want to come play specifically in the situation that you're in. It ain't easy to get those guys. It's not. Now, Cleveland does have a lot of cap space. However, one of the major reasons of cutting the linebackers with Schobert and Kirksey is to save more space. So they're going to have to go get a guy like Corey Littleton, Danny Trevathan, guys like that, they're going to have to go get those guys, and they're going to cost them. And it's probably going to be in the same ballpark as Schobert. I don't know necessarily what Kirksey was making, but I know Schobert wanted a $10 million per year deal. But you're going to have to pay. So, bottom line is, you just let two of your best veteran linebackers, one who had injury problems, okay, that's fine, and the other one you felt wasn't deserving of that big of a contract. So, I really like Littleton. I really like Trevathan. I like some of the other free agent linebackers. But it's like I said, you got to go get those guys. They're not just going to say, hey, I'm going to, sign me up for a couple million. No, you're going to have to convince them why they need to come play for the Browns. And with as many changes as they've gone through with the head coach and the administration and just everything in general, it's not going to be easy to do. So I expected it to an extent that Christian Kirksey would be released. Am I happy? No. I'm happy and thankful for everything Christian Kirksey's done for the Browns, because there's been a lot of guys who's not loyal, and he has been consistently loyal. So, it is what it is. And yeah. So, alright, I will see you in the next video. Bye.